Hi professionals, will discuss today's interview question at L&T for infotainment testing. What is infotainment? Infotainment means information and entertainment in car domain. What are the types of testing we perform once the build is downloaded? After the build is downloaded, we perform smoke testing for the critical or basic feature, and on the customer requirements or needs, we will perform either a sanity testing or functional testing. Finally, after the functional testing, we will do exploratory testing. In the meanwhile, if we get any regressed issues, we were performing the regression testing. What are the modules have you worked on? We have worked on the modules like Bluetooth, Android Auto, CarPlay, navigation, tuner, and ADAS. What are the Bluetooth profiles have you worked on? Explain briefly. A2DP, Advanced Audio Distribution Profile, which streams high-quality audio music to headsets or speakers. A2DP, Advanced Audio Distribution Profile, streams high-quality audio music, headset speakers. And HFP, Hands-Free Profile, enables voice calls via car kits and headsets. PBAP, Phone Book Access Profile, which shares contacts between phone and car infotainment. MAP, Message Access Profile, access SMS or MMS for reading, sending via car systems. What are the actions you perform once you find the bug? Once we find the bug, below are the actions we perform. Reproduce the bug, collect evidence like videos and logs, document the bug clearly, report in bug tracking tool, example Jira, Bugzilla, or ALM or Codebeamer, inform the concerned team, support the developers during the debugging, verify the fix, perform regression testing, and at last close the bug. What is STLC, and explain its phases briefly. STLC, software testing lifecycle, is the sequence of activities carried out during the testing process to ensure software quality. It defines how testing is done in each phase and ensures structured and efficient testing. The phases involved in STLC are system study, prepare test plan, write test cases, traceability matrix, test case execution, defect tracking, test execution report, and retrospect meeting. What are the methodologies have you worked on? We have worked on Agile Scrum. In my project, we have followed Agile methodology with 2 weeks sprints. Testing is done in parallel with development, and we participate in the sprint planning, daily stand-ups, and sprint reviews. What is smoke testing, sanity testing, regression testing, and retesting? Smoke testing. Checking the basic or critical functionality is called as smoke testing. Sanity testing. Consider few functionalities. On those functionalities, deep testing will be performed. Regression testing. Retesting the functionality after the code changes to ensure that the existing functionality still works correctly. Retesting. Testing is specific test cases again after a defect has been fixed to verify that the bug is resolved. What is CAN? CAN is a method of communication between the electronic devices embedded in vehicles such as engine management system, active suspension, central locking, airbags, and air conditioning. I have explained CAN in deeply in my last video. Please have a look at this. What are the CAN? What are the active errors, passive error, and bus off in CAN? Active error. Node detects an error and actively sends an error frame to notify other nodes. Passive error. Node detects errors but does not actively send an error frame, just records it. Bus off. Node has exceeded error limits and disconnects from the CAN bus to prevent network disruption. Which has high priority? Bluetooth, Android Auto, and CarPlay. Android Auto and CarPlay has higher priority. Which has high priority? Wired Bluetooth or wireless Bluetooth, and why? Wired Bluetooth has higher priority than wireless Bluetooth because the wired connection is more stable and usually takes control automatically when both are available. What is the difference between IAP1 and IAP2 in CarPlay? IAP1 iPod Accessories Protocol 1, which is older protocol, slower data transfer, limited features mainly for audio control. IAPT2 iPod Accessories Protocol 2, newer protocol, faster, more secure, supports full CarPlay features including navigation, messaging and app control. What are the ignition levels in your project you have worked on? Ignition off, car off, ignition 1 to 2, accessory power, ignition run 3, engine running, start 4 is for cranking the engine, ignition accessories 5 to 6. Optional levels for accessories are special modes depending on car. What is UDS? Why do we use it? Unified Diagnostics Service, a communication protocol used in vehicles for diagnostics, ECU programming and fault management. We use it to read clear fault codes, perform tests, update software and ensure proper vehicle health monitoring. And coming to scenario based questions, if you are driving a car, some of the switches like mute, play, pause doesn't work. How do you take logs? Connect CAN logger, reproduce issues safely, capture and analyze CAN messages and infotainment logs. On which profile it comes if the incoming call ringtone is audible? It comes under HFP hands-free profile, which handles call audio and ringtone. What are the actions we perform once the bench wire is not working or some problem in the wire? Check and identify the fault wire using a multimeter or continuity test. Replace or reconnect the wire properly. Use proper connectors or jumpers temporarily if needed. Retest the system to ensure proper signal and communication. Which has high priority when multiple audio sources active? Phone call has high priority than navigation, and navigation has high priority than media, which is Bluetooth or USB. This is prioritized via audio focus manager. What if infotainment shows wrong phone contact list? We need to check the Bluetooth phone book sync settings and profile, phone book access profile. And the last question is, explain the bench setup and connection in depth with your infotainment project. If you want a detailed bench setup video, please add a comment or hit a subscribe button. Thank you.